Hello and welcome to Weekly Weird News. I'm Ben, as always. I'm hanging out with Mike.
Hello.
Claire.
Hey.
And Pete.
Hello.
And this is our sister show to Cut Into the Bud in the Post Through the Apocalypse, where we bring you the world of the weird that we've encountered on the great big world wide web out there.
Ooh, lots of W's, I like that alliteration.
Thank you. Does it please you?
Does it please you?
Well, does it please you? Yes, apparently it does. Right, I'd like to say that you can follow us at Cut Into the Ball in the Post Truth Apocalypse on Facebook. You can follow us on YouTube at Apocalypse Ball, and you can follow us at SoundCloud and other podcasting platforms at Cutting to the Ball in the PTA. Right, let's hit it. What we got first? Follow-up article from a while back.
God.
Woman who married a rag doll claims she's pregnant with their second child. Do you remember this, the Brazilian lady?
Yep.
She needs help.
Apparently the rag doll cheated on her. We'll find out. A woman who married a rag doll named Marcelo has claimed that she is now pregnant with their second child. Pregnant is in quotation marks and so is married. Merivoni Roca Morales, 37, has gone viral a handful of times over the last few years while sharing snippets of her love life with the inanimate object. After going through a rough patch in their relationship, Merivoni says Marcelo the ragdoll was unfaithful. Merivoni says another baby exactly what they needed to get their marriage back on track.
How could it be unfaithful?
She in a mental hospital.
No, she's roaming around on TikTok.
She needs to be, and I don't mean that in a nasty way, but she's clearly mentally ill. Anybody that forms relationships with these inanimate objects they're clearly not quite.
Even
right.
the woman who has sex with a fence.
Oh no, she's fine. Yeah, she's
What
fine.
about the woman who's in love with a jumbo jet?
Oh yeah, that's fine too.
What about the blokes who fuck cars?
Ridiculous. It is ridiculous, though, isn't it? It is. It's silly. There's clearly something not quite wired.
The
right.
human sexual psyche is a very, very strange thing. Let's put it that way. I'm going to quote her. This time we're going to have a girl. We really wanted to get pregnant again. Marcelo kept asking when we're going to get another baby, and I said one day.
How does she know it's going to be a girl?
She nips it.
I know, yeah.
She nips it without a penis.
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. She just knits it. The only other boy. But if the baby turns out to be one too, we'll love them just the same. I assume she's not going to decide until she's halfway through knitting it.
I can understand, like, you know, a normal sex doll.
But it's sex doll size, it's just knitted.
It looks terrible.
Yeah, it does.
Got nice blowjob lips though, hasn't
Yeah, he's got a porn star tash and a ginger mullet.
It's. I think there's a bit of a Kevin Keegan perm going on there.
He's got a triangular nose. He looks like Rosie and fucking Jim's dad.
Rosie and Jim's gypsy dad.
Or a scout. Or a
He
scout
turns up
version.
now and again and has a bare knuckle boxing match and gets pissed. Oh, Marcelo, you little gypsy rogue.
And if you don't know who Rosie and Jim are, go on the internet and just put in Rosie and Jim UK.
Yeah.
That would come up.
Well, she's going to have another kid with the rag doll.
Oh, fair play to her.
I mean, you're right.
Congratulations, love.
You're right. I mean, she is like either attention starved
Yes.
or mentally ill.
I think she's pure attention seeking.
That's the thing in today's society. You don't know what's fucking satire and what isn't. Satire's blended with reality. We've no ideas. You could just do this and take the piss.
Well, I think she's doing it to make money, which is what most of it is, because she's got how many followers?
I've no idea, doesn't say. But she's on TikTok and it's being reported in the news.
She's probably got a few followers. Like that dude with the bloody doll wife that you posted a few weeks back.
With the doll wife, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Which one's that?
It's just checked out his Facebook account, and it's like hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of pictures.
Is that the Ukrainian bodybuilder guy, or is he Ukrainian Kazakhstanian bodybuilder guy who's in a relationship with sex dolls?
No, I don't think he was he?
I don't know.
Either way,
yeah,
ragdoll husband, definitely shades of a Kevin Keegan. A 1970s British footballer going on with that look.
And if he's cheated, he's a right scally rag.
Oh, he's a hussy, is what he is.
Punk crown.
Still got it, I know.
I don't know, he's got the crown. It's not Pete, because he's trying to get it too much.
I think I've still got it.
Okay.
I'm just keeping it. Solidifying my lead.
How come you didn't give me this article?
UFO one. Goblin-alien dies in sleepy village street during terrifying invasion from UFO.
Can I say goblin-alien? Same kind as the Kelly Hopkinsville encounter.
Owls.
Goblin-alien. Kelly Hopkinsville, mate.
Owls.
It's all coming together.
A small Bolivian village has made headline news after finding an alien dead in a gutter, and residents were left baffled after it just randomly disappeared soon after.
Quelle surprise.
And there was
Is that
a picture,
it?
yeah.
Is that it?
It looks like a rock.
It is a rock.
There's a couple of stones or something just sat in a weird form.
Is there not a zoomed in photo, Mike?
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
That's just a rock. That's a
Oh,
garden
that's
decoration.
A kid's toy, that is. My kids have
That's
had one of them growing aliens
That's
before.
ridiculous.
It looks like
Mate,
looks like a
fucking
jelly baby. doesn't it?
headline news, my
The
arse.
Daily Star, the finest investigative reporting on the planet.
It remains unclear whether a sneaky opportunist removed the alien corpse or whether its alien pals beamed it aboard the UFO.
Alright,
No.
I'll play the part.
It's
The
not-
alien's beamed aboard. It's a real alien. It's not just a foam toy.
It's not unclear at all, really, is it? It's pretty fucking clear.
But as witnesses say, they saw numerous figures running around the dark streets, and they were very small and compared them to goblins.
Yeah, it was the kids that dropped their fucking toy whilst they'd snuck out at night having a sleepover whilst on the fucking the Easter holidays. Because
You're assuming a lot about these children, Pete. The time of year, what they're doing at night.
yeah, it seems pretty plausible to me. It's the holidays, and that covers most countries that have Christian cultures.
You're assuming a lot. What about UFO expert Juan Carlos Alegría?
I believe him now. He's fucking top notch.
He has got the expert, and he's a UFO expert.
Yeah, has he got one of our certificates?
I do not believe he has.
He's not an expert then.
No.
Not in our eyes. Unless he's got one of our certificates, trademarked fucking... No, not having it.
You know what? We have got to get into that.
No, definitely.
He thinks there might be a small cemetery of these beings out
Oh
there.
my god.
At Kelly Hopkinsville. At Hopkinsville.
So where is it then?
Bolivia.
Where is this cemetery? If you believe it's there, fucking find it and show it us.
You're not buying the goblin alien
I
then?
think you're terrifyingly sceptical about this
Someone
alien.
picked it up and proper prodded it.
That's bollocks. It doesn't even look
It looks like a rock.
It's not got a face. It's bullshit.
It does look like a rock. An unusually shaped rock. Who knows? It only takes one to be true. All of a sudden, goblin aliens everywhere.
Well, listener, look it up.
Well, to be fair, if
Goblin
that's, if
alien.
that's what we're getting invaded by, I ain't too worried.
In Bolivian village.
I could kick one of them.
See what you make of it.
Bloke forced to leave home after 17 different cars crashed into property in just 7 years.
Fucking hell, 17?
No way. Over the past 7 years, 17 cars have mounted the curb and slammed into what's
Junius Merriweather, was he? A fucking hobbit?
Merriweather's house in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. But now's enough's enough and he's moving out.
Junius Merriweather is a fucking hobbit's name, I'm sorry.
To be
So
fair,
he lives in a hobbit hole.
I'm saying he lives in a small hillock with a
he
door.
lives inside of a hill and he's drawn like an Acme bloody tunnel on the side of his house. It's no surprise, really.
Well, there we go. This problem's been solved.
So in 2019, Junior CCTV cameras captured a fatal car accident outside his home. The car's windshield, knocked out by the force of the crash, smashed into his front door. He said, "My wife and grandchildren, my family, sit out on the porch quite a bit."
I give that up.
Why the fuck is what is it about that? I'd like to get a bit more context. I would. And
Apparently, drivers always misjudge the bend and cannon into the house.
well, a bend in America is the big mistake, isn't it? Because none of their cars can go around.
Go round a
bends.
bend.
Are you suggesting that American suspension and steering is not as good as a European car?
Yes, it is shite.
Well, he said, had it been the night before, they were all sitting out there.
Oh,
Yeah.
good. 17 in 7 years, though.
And because their houses are like made out of wood, you know, I suppose they just crash
Crumble.
into it. And look, it's took out one of the posts at the front of his
Yeah.
porch. We can see a picture here. Looks terrible.
Like, God, it's a shame if there's been fatal accidents. Yeah, it's awful.
Needs to put some bollards up.
But maybe America
Sit
needs to.
on your porch and watch them just crash into it.
If there's been 17 crashes there, though, why don't they fucking do something about the road, like
Speed bumps.
speed bumps or fucking
A sign.
stop signs?
Speed cameras.
There's all sorts of fucking traffic
Traffic
lights.
calming measures.
Yeah, there's all sorts of ways they can get around that. So, no offence, but not to the guy living there, but to his local council or whatever it is in America. Is it council?
He's not being forced to leave.
Councillor like me.
But, yeah, but they need to get on their stuff and fucking sort the road out.
Well, he has been forced to leave in a way because it's just going to keep happening, isn't it?
Yeah, 17 after 7 years.
Well,
You thought after 2 or 3...
At least
fucking
twice a
finish it.
year you've got to fix up your house because some cunt's driven into it. Can you imagine it?
Because he can't turn a fucking steering wheel right.
What are you going to say, sorry, Claire?
Well, he could put, like I said, concrete posts up to protect his
Crash barriers around his garden or
on
something.
his garden to make sure that you're not coming back into my house. After that happened once, I'd be putting, if they didn't put something in, I'd be putting something
Mine's in the lawn field. In the lawn.
To be fair, it's alright. It's
Anti-tank mines on the lawn.
It's
the guy just
America. They could
flipped
do
back.
that. They could probably do that in America.
As long as those mines are
My
manufactured, as long as those mines are manufactured before a certain date, maybe. Yeah.
I'm just thinking steel in reinforced concrete posts.
Typical
Chinese mines,
bollards
that's what you want.
put in.
Chinese. You're an investor in Chinese landmines, Mike. You just you're plugging
How did you
them.
know?
You seem to be plugging them.
God, you'd have people outside all the time laying flowers and all sorts, wouldn't you?
Well, that'd be inconvenient. Not as inconvenient as a car crashing through my front room every day.
No, because you could have your pick of fresh flowers every week, couldn't you?
Your wife would be happy, I suppose. She'll be happy with the damage to the house all the time, but hey, keep bringing her flowers.
That's why you put the bollards up. You don't give a fuck then. You just get nice fresh flowers every week.
Yeah, you'd be the first on the scene to like loads of accidents as well.
You could be like the local.
You'd always have ambulances outside the house, wouldn't you? Would be inconvenient. Especially if you could open a broken biscuit stand.
You could do something, couldn't you?
Yeah.
Like
I'd have
little
made my-
lemonade store or something. Like
Yeah.
when the accident happened, like all the rubberneckers can buy a lemonade off you for $2 a piece.
Now, I'd have put the bollards up and I'd have made my own sign just round the bend.
Slow
Death
down,
corner.
Death corner.
Take care. Ample warning then.
Yeah.
I wouldn't
It's
feel
ample.
bad. I wouldn't feel bad about the concrete reinforced steel bollards then.
If-
If anybody was fatally killed, I'd be like, it's either us or you, mate.
I warned you.
Warned you.
Sounds ample to me.
Moving on.
Moving on. Never before seen Bible chapter discovered using UV light.
Oh my fucking
It
God.
says,
Finally, the sequel, it's here. It's been waited 2,000 years.
it's the missing page of the star. It says all characters are represented are
Dear
not real.
Candy.
Dear Candy. All characters in this book are fictional and not based on anyone in real life.
And I'm writing this in jizz.
Why?
Because in the future, the only thing they'll see it is a UV light.
It's a prophet, of course.
Yes.
Until recently, only 2 manuscripts are known to contain the old Syriac translation of the Gospels. Scientists have found a long-lost hidden chapter of biblical text nearly 1,500 years after it was first written. The lost section represents one of the earliest translation of the Gospels, according to the study published recently in the journal New Testament Studies. That's pretty reputable and not biased towards the Christian belief in any way. Ultraviolet photography was used to find the chapter hidden underneath 3 layers of text by researchers including Grigory Kissel from the Austrian Academy of Sciences. To quote him, he said, "Until recently only 2 manuscripts were known to contain the old Syriac translation of the Gospels. One of these is in the British Library in London. No fucking surprise there. Oh, doesn't that fill you with a little bit of pride? Does it not?
No.
No.
Really?
I think it's
No.
shocking.
Well, the
Screw
fact
back.
we went out there and just stole everything.
Yeah, because we invaded them and took it.
Yeah, we're finders keepers, isn't it? Finders keepers.
No, we need to get that shit back to her.
Ben would have definitely been a pirate about 400 years ago, wouldn't he?
I like to think of myself as wearing a scarlet coat and being sort of one of those empire guys with this mad eccentrics who rode around.
I'd maybe think more like the Scarlet Pimpernel, but
He had quite an exciting life, I'll go for that.
she did.
He?
Depends. Blackadder, she.
Yeah, well, Blackadder's not a historical fact, Pete.
But anyway, yeah, they found a new chapter of the Bible.
Well, fantastic. Good for them. They found a slightly earlier interpretation of utter
What a load
bollocks.
of bollocks. What a load of
There you go.
bollocks.
And it wasn't written in jizz.
Hate to disappoint you, Claire.
Well, that would have shown some forethought, wouldn't it?
Highly intelligent and possibly invincible super pigs are invading America.
Wow.
God.
Possibly invincible.
What?
So, in a country full of guns, you can't bring down a super pig.
A special breed of hybrid super pigs from Canada have started to travel south into the northern United States. The pigs pose a threat to native wildlife and may prove tough to eradicate. The spread of the pigs has only increased in recent years.
Holy fuck.
It's a mix of a domestic pig and a wild boar. Originally they were crossbred to help farmed pigs grow larger and tolerate the cold temperatures in Canada.
Give him a bit
Well-
of fur, basically.
Yeah.
So the bottom of the market fell out and
Yeah.
loads of farmers let their hybrid pigs run free. Go, hybrid pigs! Run, be free!
This is where Man Bear Pig comes from.
You know what? It might be.
It's the start of Man Bear Pig.
The cold hardiness of the hybrid pigs means they survive well, and it means other native species don't. Wild hogs feed on anything. They gobble up tons and tons of goslings and ducklings in the spring. They can take down a white-tailed deer, even an adult.
Fucking hell.
Jesus. Originally it was like, wow, this is something we can hunt, but it's become clear that they're threatening our white-tailed deer, elk, and especially waterfowl. Not to mention the crop damage.
Couldn't they put them on, like, rubbish heaps? They eat anything, don't they?
I don't think we can use man bear pigs to, like, clean up Earth's pollution problems, Claire.
Well, no, they just eat all the rubbish and all the scraps.
Where's
and
all that
shit.
poo gonna go?
Well, it's going to refertilise the land, isn't it?
Use it for fuel.
Mm.
Thought.
You
Take
know
away, if they're ruining crops and all sorts, take them away from that and put them
Stick
somewhere
them in
else.
landfills.
Put them in landfills?
Eat all the nappies.
Yeah. Oh.
That is what we're doing with the dead bodies of the pigs who choke on all the plastic.
Feed them to the other pigs.
No, we're gonna have mad pig disease.
Oh, I haven't thought this through.
Oh,
Foiled.
there'll be no bacon. Oh
We
God!
don't bacon.
It's
If
alright.
there was mad pig disease, there'd be no bacon.
Oh, I could
We-
bring
we-
down the whole of society. Couldn't
You
I?
could do.
Just
Oh, do you
with
know
one
what,
thought.
actually? Boar's quite nice. Boar's different to pork. It has a different...
They could overrun us.
So, I wonder whether we
They
might
could.
get, like, boar bacon from these super pigs. Like, we get super...
Oh, imagine
meat
some
off
nice
them.
thick cut smoked boar back bacon.
Yeah, man.
Oh.
That's been living off rubbish.
No, you're not going to
Oh,
put them in landfill. We've discussed
We've
this.
got rid of the landfill idea.
I thought they were.
the landfill was a flawed idea, Claire.
They're feasting on what? They're feasting on deer and venison.
That's
That's going to smoke out so well.
That's going to be some prime meat. Nom 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 nom.
And they're evading the hunters because they've turned nocturnal.
Why are they invincible though?
Because they're going to take over.
They're going to turn into man-bear pigs.
They're not invincible, they're just hardy because they're
That's what it means.
used to...
I thought they were taking bullets and shrugging it off at that. I've called it an AC-130 and it's bombed the shit at the area and the pigs have just been running around merrily.
They've like developed this incredible stone skin.
Yeah.
Impenetrable to bullets and fire.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
The best strategy at reigning in the super pigs has been employing the Judas pig concept.
Oh, the Judas pig! Let's give him 30 pieces of silver. Still the worst deal in history. I maintain that.
They strap a GPS collar onto a pig and it leads them to other pigs.
Oh man, deception maybe, I only hope. Judas pig.
Good name for a band, that.
It is, isn't it? Judas. You'd have to be like a really shit Judas Priest cover band though. Or a Judas Priest cover band that tries to fit pork into every song instead.
Or just like the odd squeal instead of like metal. It goes.
Breaking the pork.
Pork killer. I don't know what Judas Priest songs I know too. Breaking the law and painkiller. I've never been a Judas Priest fan. Oh, we'll go next.
Finally, Pete.
So finally, the Dogs of Chernobyl.
Dogs of Chernobyl, that's not a bad band name either. Dogs of Chernobyl is not a bad name, is it?
So the Dogs of Chernobyl are experiencing rapid evolution, study suggests.
Well, is that good or
Say
bad?
Chernobyl, not novel.
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl.
Chernobyl?
Chernobyl, isn't it?
No, it's Chernobyl.
It's Chernobyl, technically.
Well, it's Chernobyl. It's not a V. It's not a V or a B. It's like a. If you ever hear someone from that place saying it, that's how they say it.
It's because it's their accent.
Ish.
Chernobyl.
Yes, Pete, we trust your foreknowledge of the Ukrainian dialect and accent.
Okay.
Anywho, Chernobyl. For decades, scientists have studied animals living in or near the Chernobyl nuclear power plant to see how increased levels of radiation affect their health, growth and evolution. The new study analysed DNA of 302 feral dogs living near the power plant, compared the animals to others living 10 miles away, and found remarkable differences.
Like what, are they bigger, stronger, faster, have glowy teeth?
I guess we'll find out if we read on. Whilst the study doesn't prove the radiation is the cause of these differences, the data provide an important first step in analysing these irradiated populations. Yeah, so
4 decades.
we know what happened in 1986. It went boom and
4 decades of... Ugh.
So, yeah, scientists from the University of South Carolina and the National Human Genome Research Institute have begun examining the DNA of 302 feral dogs. So this new study uncovered that the feral dogs living near the Chernobyl power plant showed distinct genetic differences from dogs living only some 10 miles away. So basically, this article has no substance in it whatsoever, other than there's studies that have shown that 302 dogs living within the vicinity of the power plant have showed mutations.
Yeah.
We don't know what.
Increased tolerance to radiation, the ability to breed mutant-free.
Or they might have like mutations
6 legs.
like more cancerous lumps,
Yeah.
benign tumours, all
Yeah,
sorts.
yeah.
You don't know.
But they're not giving any detail about it whatsoever. For what it
No,
just keeps
just
repeating
they
the same
showed
bullshit.
distinct genetic differences from dogs living 10 miles away.
Yeah.
So something's happening.
But it's not telling us what.
They're in rapid mutation. Is it due to the radiation exposure? Well, duh.
Yeah, some of them dogs that start wearing old Soviet gear and old AK-47s and start advancing in hordes from the Chernobyl reactor. Or not.
Maybe. You never know.
Could happen. Stranger things have happened.
Either way, they need to fucking... It's taken them so pissing long to try and sort that area out.
Well, what do you expect? There was like
They're not going to sort it out.
There was like 200 Hiroshima-sized bombs worth of radiation leaking out every hour at one point.
But it took them how many decades to actually cover it? It's only been covered in this past decade, isn't it?
The first concrete shelter was put over, and then I think it was like 2007, something like that. Maybe a little bit later. I could be wrong on that date.
I watched a programme on it.
They wheeled the big thing over because the other one was leaking. But now the next one that goes over that is going to be even bigger because that one's only going to last 50 years. The world's largest movable structure. They wheeled in, clamped it down. That's going to last 50 years. They're going to build another.
At least they got what, 40 more years to make it.
It's a big undertaking. And how tall is this thing going to get?
Well, it'll just be like a
You know, is it eventually just going
on Earth.
Is it eventually just going to start this big dome just going out of the Earth's atmosphere like a giant toupee on the globe?
It'll be our way to get to the moon. We'll just like walk up a big flight of stairs.
Radioactive stairs.
Yeah, we'll be on the moon then.
In generations to come, when we've been taken over by aliens or we've had a really nasty natural disaster, yeah, they'll be like, you know, everything will be wiped out and there'll be this little pimple.
And they'll wonder what the fuck it was.
And they'll be like, oh, it's like a pyramid.
Drill into it. Oh, shit!
What you got to look at as well is like, let's say there's a zombie apocalypse or something similar, something that puts us well back where all the basic amenities don't work anymore.
Yeah.
Right? In 50 years' time, that's going to break down and start flooding the globe with deadly radiation. In about 5 years' time, let's go before that, all those nuclear power plants start working with no maintenance, no one directing anything. That core is going to overheat and you're going to have more Chernobyls going on. You don't really stand much of a chance after 5 years in this world against after that kind of apocalypse. Walking Dead went on for how long?
Too long.
Too long. Too fucking long, you're right.
At least 6 seasons too long.
Mike, you've actually watched it
4
all. 4
seasons too long, maybe.
When
I don't know, the last
when-
season's actually pretty
When they
good.
got to Alexandria, they should have finished it there.
I thought it was alright. There's a few seasons that went a bit awry, but...
Anywho.
Anywho,
Yeah.
I'm in Ben. Thank you very much for listening. Love thy ragdoll.
I've been Mike, thanks for listening. Peace out, may the force be with you.
And I've been Clair. Protect your castle.
Ooh.
And I've been Pete. Yeah, just fucking poor irradiated dogs. If they are, we don't really know.